Break for the break?
Yeah.
Clutch defense down the stretch continues to be an issue. What allowed them to kind of stick back into it and then get back in? Just where are you most concerned right now in terms of finishing strong and then taking some bad habits into the break?
Yeah, I'm not concerned. We had some guys that were exhausted, and they had some guys make plays. We were in drop coverage. I gave them credit when we were up in pick and roll. They had a lot of random people make threes. I was just counting it before I came in here. I believe it was 8 guys made a three. You know, it was like if we were up, they skipped it to the corner, and they had some guys step up. But my concern was the turnovers more than that. I mean, we had 15 for 22 to only 6 to their 4, which, you know, leads to a lack of activity. And then on their end, you know, we just didn't take care of it as a team. So those things will be addressed when they get back. The most important thing about tonight was we wanted to get a win going into the break. And that's what they did. The guys toughed it out. I say this all the time. I don't care who was playing for them or not playing for them. This is the NBA. They have a bunch of guys playing for contracts, guys in the last year of their deal. I knew they'd come out and play extremely hard. So the goal is to win. We did that. And I believe we're the 3 seed going to the break.
David, way in the back. Now that you are at the break, and for someone like Jamal who's going to his first All-Star game, what do you hope he gets out of this weekend down in LA?
Just the experience. You know, I've gotten to do it as an assistant coach, very close this year for our staff to coach that thing. I think it's just the experience being around the other guys. You know what I mean? You go, they have the glorified practice, but it's really you get to know these other people that you've competed against at a really high level in the playoffs and all those things. So I'll be interested to see what the format's like, but you know, just for him to get the notoriety of what it is, and he deserves it. And he was another guy tonight that just toughed it out. He's been going through a lot with his body. But yeah, it's an honor to go and represent your team, you know, represent the league, and I think now represent the world team. It's cool. I mean, the way that they're doing this, I hope it works out. I hope the guys are competitive. But it's just so deserved. And I'm just happy for him to go see the experience. I think Nikola's not as excited. But it's cool for 2 of our guys to go. It says a lot about what our season's been. And I really mean this. Those guys go and they represent these other players, what these players did for them during the first half of this season to get us to where we're at, to put us in a position to be part of the conversation. So, yeah, he's representing all of us when he goes there.
David, obviously Nikola carries a massive offensive load for you guys, but he's up to 16 turnovers in the last 2 games. What do you chalk that up to?
Yeah, I mean, they attacked him when he turned his back. Again, he's still coming back, man, off the injury. Conditioning, you know, I ran him the whole first quarter just to kind of do something different with him. Sometimes you're trying to win a game and help somebody out because we're not practicing. You know, that's a way to condition the guy. That being said, his turnovers were high, but he had 26, 15, and 11. Made some huge plays at the end, made his free throws when they mattered. I was proud of him. He fought through it as well. He needs a break. Both those guys do. And I'd say that the guy tonight that should be talked about is Christian Brown was amazing tonight. I played him almost 40 minutes. He guarded everybody, getting through pick and rolls, running the court. You know, he makes us a transition team. It's him. He just runs so hard. He runs his lanes so well. So really proud of him. 14 points, 6 assists, 7 rebounds, plus 12. He was great. And obviously Tim's timely shooting like he has done the whole year was very impactful as well.
David, I'm sure that was a physically exhausting couple of months for everyone. Do you get the sense that there's mental fatigue as well and that this group could really use the All-Star break?
Yeah, and that's why I was proud of the way that they, that team came back and there was a lot of looking around like, oh my God, like let's not blow this because you are exhausted. And I just thought they fought through. That Tim shot, by the way, in the corner was he had literally just came in the game. That is not an easy shot to make in the fourth quarter of a game. So that's a veteran just stepping up, knowing what it takes just to find a way to get to the finish line and win a game. All these guys need a break, not just from basketball, but from each other, from me. I think it's a good thing. It's a natural human instinct thing. And we'll come back refreshed, and we'll talk about the things we can be better at. And as a coaching staff, we have to take a deep dive into trying to figure out, what that is with the respect of who we've been. We've been so many different teams. So what do you look at as what is important? What is important right now in the present, in the near future, and what's going to be important down the line if we get healthy at any point? and look back at the first 10 games and the next 10 games and try to find trends that are similar, which is going to be hard to find because we've been so many different teams this year.
David, did you have any plans that were on hold when you and your staff were almost within a half game of ending up out in LA this weekend?
Yeah, I think we were all kind of shocked that all of a sudden we had a chance to coach it because we were a couple games back with about a week and a half to go, and there was definitely people making plans. And then all of a sudden it was like, oh my, if we win this game, we're in. And I said this to the staff privately, but I'll say it in the media. That staff has been absolutely incredible. And what they did to keep these guys going, just the messaging and just the confidence that each player had when they played has a lot to do with what goes on behind closed doors. And those guys did an unbelievable job. And I would have been most excited to go coach it for them because of what they've done. And they deserve that. But it didn't happen this year. But just very proud of the staff and what they've done all year. It's very nice to know when you're not in the room that messaging is the same, it's consistent, and the guys feel that.
Last one, Ryan.
Just want to quickly ask about Bruce, Jalen. Like, Bruce left to look almost serious when he went down,
Yeah.
but looked like he was okay, and Jalen didn't return.
Yeah, Jalen had some discomfort with his knee. They tried to warm it up or whatever. They stretched him out at halftime. It just wasn't, he didn't get comfortable, so he didn't come back. Bruce tweaked his ankle. That's why I tried to get him back in quickly because he said Bruce is a tough guy. He said his quote was he tied his shoe tighter. So I was like, I guess that, and I don't know if that's a medical thing, but we just said, okay, that makes sense. So I threw him back in the game, and obviously he was really impactful. He had a huge three, and he's one of the guys to some of the, the detrimental parts of our defense. Bruce was not that guy. He was into the ball, very physical with their ball handlers. Him and CB were bright spots on that end, but it's been like this all year. I decided to close with Bruce tonight. It'll be somebody different after the break sometimes. So just proud of the group overall and what they've accomplished so far and giving themselves a chance to do something special.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks guys.
Appreciate it.
Joker and Jamal tonight.
See you in a week.